What's up? My name is Paul Saniga. We're back at my house again. Masarap episode 2. What's good, motherfuckers? Today, I'm gonna teach you how to make this Filipino dish called Pancit. I love this dish. My mom used to make it for me as a kid, and it's just a dish that it's good for the soul. You don't need any like weird foreign ingredients. It's really like just a pantry cleaner and stuff that you can find in your local grocery store. We got some onions, we have some cabbage, we have some carrots, I have some green onions and cilantro, and then I have these oyster mushrooms. These are dope. What we're gonna do first on this dish is we're gonna create a really flavorful poaching liquid for the noodles. And I'm just gonna show you how to make a quick veggie stock. So the cool thing about this veggie stock is that all the ingredients, all the veggies that are gonna go into the actual pancit dish, you can use them for your stock. So we're just gonna break down all of our veggies real quick. I have some onions right here. And you want to save these scraps, okay? They're gonna bring a depth of darkness into your stock, which is what you want. Just throw them in the bowl, all of it, whole. And we're gonna give this onion just a quick little julienne. We got some carrots. We're gonna peel up real quick. You can even put these scraps inside your veg stock, right? We're just gonna give these a quick julienne too. These oyster mushrooms, like it's gonna give your broth like a depth of like umami flavor. This is gonna give like a really like nice rough, super rough chop. Throw that all into the bowl. Do not put cabbage in your fucking veggie stock. I don't know why people do that. It's weird. Don't do that. We're gonna take a whole clove of garlic, and we can just go right down the middle. Whole bulb of garlic. Just go right down the middle, throw that in. So what I like to do when I'm making this veggie stock is I like to roast all my veggies because it gives the veggie stock a really nice like aromatic note in flavor that you wouldn't get if you were just throwing your veggies into your pot and boiling them. So here I'm just throwing a little of neutral oil into the bowl. And then I'm gonna give this just like a nice toss real quick, all the veggies. It's probably a good idea to have your oven preheating at like 400 degrees. Also, it might be a good idea to take your baking sheet out of the oven before you preheat it so you don't burn the shit out of yourself. Just gonna lay all this out. Now you have like a medley of veggies that you're gonna roast off in your oven, like 400 degrees until they caramelize, until they start to get dark. But you want to peek your head in every like 10 minutes or so, just so you see that like none of them are getting burned. Because if they start to burn, you're gonna get these really bitter notes inside your veggie stock, and you don't want that at all. So we're gonna put that in. Now we're gonna cut all the fucking veggies. This is a vegetarian pancit. I know my ancestors would be fucking rolling in their graves for me making a vegetarian pancit, but we have vegetarian people in the motherfucking building. We have these gigantic horse carrots that we're gonna cut down into matchsticks. So you kind of want them to be the same as the noodles. We have some fucking visitors. What's up, man? Do you need your keys or something? Oh my god. Alright. Thanks. Ant is also vegetarian. He is a vegetarian boy. I live with 2 roommates who are both vegetarian, so it's kind of weird for me to like whenever I want to cook food. Like I really want to cook for like the whole entire household because Filipinos love to do that shit. They love to feed everybody in the house. We're gonna take the onions. We're gonna do a quick little julienne. And what I'm doing here is like I'm separating all the meats because some of the vegetables have different cooking times. These oyster mushrooms are awesome because they have like a really, really meaty texture to them. You don't really have to cut them. I like to just peel them down to their stem. We're gonna go like that. We're just gonna section off this cabbage. Not gonna use too much of it. And we're gonna give this a nice little julienne as well. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut up all the aromatics. For this dish, we are not gonna be doing anything hella crazy. Garlic and ginger. So let's just break these down real quick. I figured it out. You see that shit? I couldn't do it the first episode, but I got that shit down. Let's do like 5 cloves of garlic. Sounds good. Okay, cool. So we just cut up the garlic. We're gonna throw these aromatics into a separate bowl, right? You want to peel the skins of the ginger. A lot of people like to scrape it with a spoon. I just go off and I just peel it. Fuck a thing, I've been tripping cocaine, I'm feeling my other life. Disco shit, disco shit. Y'all fuck with O3 Greedo? So we have all our ingredients, all meased out. Meased means prepared, okay? Just waiting for the veggie stock. If I was smart, I would have done a switch out.
Cheers.
Cheers, baby. Cheers, Kevin. I'm fucking obsessed with that song right now. Disco shit, O3 Greedo, bro. Freddie Gibbs, baby. Freddie Gibbs. I fuck with you, but you kind of short. I looked you up. You're fucking like 5'5", bro. I was hoping like at least 6 foot. A lot of my homies know that I'm a diehard Raiders fan, okay? But I'm just a Bay Area fan in general, bro. Okay? Oh, fucking Niners, fucking Raiders. Nah, bro, just have love for the Bay. Okay. All right, take a look. Let's take a look, guys. This is the color you're looking for, right? This is beautiful. Everything's roasted. They have a nice little char, but not burnt, you know? This is gonna give your veggie stock a lot of depth. We're just gonna go straight into the pot. And I just wanna say that this is like a very free-formed way of cooking, okay? Like, when you're cooking at home, it should be fun for you. You don't have to stick to like a really, really serious sort of recipe. Just have fun with it, you know? This is for friends and family and shit. Also, I'm not trying to give any of y'all motherfuckers my fucking recipes, okay? See y'all. So we're just gonna add maybe like 4 quarts of water, and you wanna start it off cold. And then you're gonna bring up that water to a boil, and then to a simmer, and let it reduce down by half. So this is normally when we would have a switch out, because this is probably gonna take like at least an hour. Ooh. Side recipe. Boom, boom, boom. Side recipe. Y'all fuck with brass monkeys? Of course you never fuck with brass monkeys. Y'all don't even know what brass monkeys are unless you're from the Bay Area or unless you're from San Jose. You know what I'm saying? So basically you want to drink the 40 ounce, in my case a 32 ounce, to the stem, right there, like right below the stem. And take some of this OJ. We're just gonna fucking, And all these motherfuckers, like everybody in Santa Cruz is like, oh, these heady ass craft beers and fucking blah, blah, blah. I'm a real fan of like just malt liquor and like cheap beers and shit. Anybody who's homies with me knows that I'd be drinking these shits all day, You know what I'm saying? I've been drinking this shit since fucking '06. But you can see me posted up in a parking lot drinking one of these. Cheers, up. Okay, we're back. It's been maybe like 30 minutes. It's been an hour. And the veg stock is done. It's been simmering and simmering and simmering, reducing, adding flavor, adding essence, adding fucking just goodness, and it's ready to be de-strained. You can smell it from here. It smells so good. Our veggie broth is done. Like, don't use water for your soups. You know, like that's the most like beige bland shit you could do. Okay, Karen, don't do that. Take some time, make a nice stock. It's gonna add essence, body, and flavor. Look at that. That's just like a golden, just like a fucking golden elixir. Veggie stock. Ding, 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 ding. It's amazing. Okay, so all our components for the dish are done. So now we're just gonna do the pickup. This is gonna be a really quick, fast pickup. So, you know, just make sure, it's really important to have your stuff set out. So you don't have to like drastically scatterbrain, think of like, oh, where shit, blah, 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 blah. You just want everything ready to go. We have a little bit of fish sauce, soy sauce, and neutral oil. We are gonna start doing our saute, and that's gonna go really fucking quick. So here I have my wok. Onions and mushrooms first. Add a little bit of salt. Layers of flavor. Everything gets salt. We're just gonna create a little bit of caramelization on the onions and mushrooms, okay? Not too much. You still want the integrity of all vegetables in the bite, in the finished product. So we're just gonna cook them just enough. Throw in your garlic and your ginger. And the garlic and ginger are cut really, really fine. So you wanna make sure that you don't burn any of it. And you start to smell the fragrance of all of the aromatics. And now I'm gonna add my carrots and my cabbage. Like this. All right, as they start to wilt just a little bit, start to lose some of their integrity, take it off heat, and that's about it. We're gonna separate all our veggies into a separate bowl. We're getting our veg stock hot again. We're gonna add maybe like 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. And then a tablespoon of fish sauce. The water's starting to move, so that's a good indication that our noodles are ready for our noodles. And right here I have rice stick noodles. Traditionally you would use like rice stick bihon noodles. That's the type of noodle that you can find at Asian market. I'm using vermicelli noodles. And we're just gonna plunge this into our veg stock. And it's gonna start to loosen up. We're just gonna let our noodles sit back and do its thing. It's gonna absorb all of that liquid. Okay. We're basically gonna fold those veggies that we cooked earlier. They're still a little bit hot. We're just gonna fold them into the initial dish. We're just gonna take these green onions. We're gonna cut them very, very roughly. We're not gonna do anything too fancy. I want like that. We're gonna take all these and plop them in. I'm gonna use them like chives. There's so much flavor in the actual stem of like cilantro. Those are gonna plop in here too. Give this a little mix. And this is your finished product right here. Just a nice hefty bowl of noodles, veggies. Filipinos like to eat this dish on their birthday because it's a sign of longevity, and honestly I can feel that every single time that I eat this. So you got all the noodles in there. I just like to pick off some of this cilantro, the leaves. If I was in the Philippines, this would be calamansi, but I'm over here in Santa Cruz, so it's really hard to find calamansi. But we're gonna do some lime wedges, because that's absolutely crucial. Filipino cooking, I feel like when people think of it, it's just like a real like punch in like flavor, acidity, umami and stuff. But this is kind of a dish for people who just want to like figure out or kind of dive into Filipino cuisine. It's really, really, really good for your soul, and it takes me back because my mom used to make this when I was younger. When I eat this, I feel closer to being Filipino, and I don't know really what that means, but like it just makes me feel a little bit closer to where I'm from. So this is Masarap, and this is episode 2. For some reason, there's so many fucking people at the house today, so I guess we should just let them all have at it. Bruce, you wanna try some of this fucking pancit, bro?
I would love to.
Heck yeah. And
This is a real working man's meal.
Man. That's really good.
look at me, I'm a dropping cocaine, I'm a my other line.
What's in this?
Just go shit. Alright, that's episode fucking 2, baby. We out. Yes, sir.
It's fucking phenomenal.
That's really good.
Tell the camera.
That's so
fucking
good.
awesome.
Oh my God.